Hello, beautiful love beams. Welcome back to Medicine of the Soul, the place where we dive into finding your medicine to your soul. Because that's what we're here on this earth to do. We're here to live our best life, to figure out who the F we are, because I love you, but we probably don't really know. I know I didn't. I'm still learning. I'm not gonna lie. I go through things just like each and every one of you. And if you're here, you're ready. You're ready to find your medicine. It's calling you because you wouldn't have found this. You wouldn't have sought it out. Sought. Is that the right word? You wouldn't have found it if you weren't ready to figure it out. Because there's some reason, there's some kind of feeling that you're having that whatever you're doing, however you're living, however you're showing up day to day, you're ready for a change. And the trickiest part about that change is that it's not easy. And there are so many people, especially in the self-help spiritual world, that will tell you life should be easy. Life should be peaceful, which yes, it should. However, hot take, your life is not going to be easy, especially if you're trying to change whatever you're doing. If you're trying to change the way you've shown up every single day. Do you know how hard it is to get your mind, your body, and your spirit all on the same page? Because we can do all the energetic work, all the mind work, but getting your body to meet you where you're doing all of that work that you can't see, that's the real work. I mean, it's all real work, but I think you guys know what I mean. Because I am going through figuring out how to get my own vessel, my body, to meet me where I'm at in my mind and in my soul, in my spirit. I do my work every single day. I want to go deeper. I want to see the parts of myself that I don't want to see. I want them to come up. I want to see them. I want to love them. And I want to hold them. Because they got me to where I am right here, right now. But that doesn't mean I have to live, or you have to live in survival every single moment of every single day. No. You get to choose your peace, whatever that looks like, however that is. But it also requires you to be real with yourself about what it is you actually want, what it is you actually feel, and why. And then you got to take accountability for all of that. Because you're the one in your life right now. You chose, whether you think you did or you didn't, you chose in some way to be in this moment right here, right now. So whatever you don't like, ask yourself why. And I'll give you an example from my own personal life. Anytime I would connect with someone, I would always have this unconscious program in the back of my mind of, I need to be whoever this person needs because I can't connect any other way. I don't know how to be myself if I can't be the person that they want me to be, that they need me to be. Whether that be a nurturer, whether that be someone that's always available, whether that be the smart one, the dumb one. Honestly, I've played dumb before. Whatever you needed within reasons that were within my limits, because I did have limits and like boundaries. Even if I didn't know what those were, I still had some. And where I'm going with this is that I had to get real. I had to unravel the fact that I was doing things that went against my value system, went against my morals. And so I had to sit there and ask myself, why am I doing these things? And also, why were the people that I was connected to, the places and the things that I was connected to, okay with that? Because if it goes against my values, goes against my morals, isn't that the opposite of what would make a peaceful life? Exactly. Exactly why I was always in survival mode. Exactly why I couldn't trust anything in my life, including myself. Because in each one of those moments, even though I was unconscious about what my morals and values were and are at the time, I was still doing these things because it was cool, because it was what my friends were doing, or at the time what my partners were doing, whatever. Insert whoever it is. But how much of that was actually me? Well, flash forward to the catalyst moment, which I have so much love for each catalyst moment that I've had, because even though it was a crap storm to go through, heartbreaking, earth shattering, basically uncomfortable, and just really, really dark. Didn't think I could get out of bed, didn't think I would move forward in those moments. I still have so much love for the way that it came through, the way that I saw myself for the first time in each one of those moments. And whether it was a person, place, or thing that was the catalyst, we all have them. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it could be, if you go back to my tower moment video, that's something where I explain what a catalyst or tower moment is. It's basically a crumbling of whatever you're going through. It's literally like a wake-up call. Even though it feels like you're not going to make it through a lot of the times, if you are brave enough to face it, brave enough to get real with yourself and to just accept that, yeah, you chose this. Yeah, you had a hand in whatever's happening in your life. In fact, you were the hand because you let your boundaries slip, or because you didn't know what you didn't know. But guess what? You're here on Medicine of the Soul because you don't want that anymore. You're ready to see yourself. You're ready to understand why you have these behaviors, or why you have this thought that ruminates in your mind all day, every day. You're ready to be mindful. You're ready to be present. And you're ready to make a radical change. That's why you're here. And you're not alone, because it's going to be a little lonely. Your life is going to shift. It's going to look different. It's going to be different. And some of the things that the people, places, and things connected with you on, you might realize were never you. You never actually liked. You never wanted to be. And that's the beautiful journey of being and finding and allowing your medicine to come through, allowing your soul to start peeking through. Because there have been whispers in your life. There have been moments, and you can say no, but I know for a fact that this has happened to each and every one of you in some way. There have been little moments where there's a voice, there's a feeling, there's a knowing of maybe I shouldn't do that, maybe I should go talk to that person, maybe I shouldn't talk to that person, maybe I should not walk through that door, or this is where I need to be right now. We've all had a moment like that, whether you believe or whether you don't, you have. And so the point of allowing your soul to peek through and to come online and to find your medicine. The point of that is so you can trust when you get those little nudges, when your intuition, and that's what it is, your intuition, when it comes online, instead of saying no, you say yes. You realize that that is the path, and you start to walk down it, walk towards it. You don't have to stress about it because it finds you. You don't have to push so hard because what's meant for you will be in front of you. You can't miss it. You won't miss it. But can you trust in the timing of it? Can you trust that you put it out there so it might not have to come right away, but it will? It is. And so why am I going off on a tangent about all of this? It's because it's time. It's time to trust in who you really are. It's time to let go, even if it's slowly. The way you do things, how you show up, the control that you cannot get away from. Because the only thing you can control, and I'm going to say it 5,000 times, the only thing you can control is you. So ask yourself, why am I attracted to that person? And then zoom out even further and say, what are the similarities between us? Like, what is this person mirroring back to me, and do I like it? Do you like it? Because if not, honey, that's what you gotta work on. Because it's not the other person's fault. And then, if it's a person, and you do that with places, with people, and with things. Everything is a mirror for our existence. So if you see someone walking by and they just annoy the living F out of you, that's something to look at, because whatever you're judging in them, you're judging in you. It has nothing to do with that other person, because guess what? You don't even know them. You didn't even say hello. They were just existing. So you're going to get mad at a person, place, or thing just existing? Makes zero sense. And so with these new energies, because that's exactly what I've been feeling the last week, with this new energy that's here for us right now, finding our medicine is so incredibly important, because things are changing. Simple as that. They're changing, we're changing. Obviously, we can see the things around us changing. Whether that's good or bad, it's up to you. And so, are you going to be in charge of that change? Or are you just going to let whatever happens, happens? And I say that because you are the most important person in your life. And that includes if you have kids, because guess what? They look up to you. Whatever you do, they're watching you. They're learning from you. And so if you're teaching them that you're not important, they're going to learn that they're not important in their own life. So I'm not saying neglect. If that's what you got from this, then exit out, because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you're in charge of your life. So where are you giving your power away? Where are you blaming other people? Where are you not taking responsibility for where you're at, what you're doing, and why you're doing it? And I just got a little fiery, so I have to look at that for myself, honestly. But I'm going to leave it there, because that sounds complete. feels complete. I love you guys. And like I said, if you've made it this far, contact me on IG at Ashley_Z, because I think you're ready. Not I think, I know you're ready. And if you're ready, let's have a conversation. All right. Bye.